This is the party. Come on.
Greetings, tribe, and welcome to another edition of Snackin with Ortega. I'm your host, Ortega LaTrobe, and tonight we're doing dangerous veal cutlets and provocative sauce. Now, if you're a Tom Waits fan, you're probably familiar with Nighthawks the Diner and Eggs and Sausage. And during the intro to Eggs and Sausage, Mr. Waits is describing some delicacies which he has partaken of in the past. One of them being this veal cutlet, and how he describes it has always intrigued me in its like late 60s, early 70s, really trashy Midwestern type fucking concept. The Campbell's cream of anything can make a recipe exist gimmick, you know? So this is what we got today. Got my veal cutlets, a couple eggs, again, Campbell's tomato soup, velveeta, some half and half, green onion, sour cream, flour, breadcrumbs. First thing we're gonna do is whip up our sauce. Whipping bowl. Take our soup. Take our sour cream. My lid liquor, what are you gonna do? We're gonna take one green onion. I'm gonna chop it up super fine. Take our one onion, finely chopped. Take our whisk and whisk it. It's just starting to become provocative. And there we have provocative sauce. We need to get our breading station in order. Got our eggs and cream whipped up for our egg wash. Got our flour for the dredge. There's a new Toad the Wet Sprocket album out, and Michael McDonald does backups on one of the songs, and it's fucking dope as shit. Don't worry about a thing. Don't you worry about a thing. I'm giving you the best of me. Crummy crumbs here. Breading station is ready. Cutlets are out and ready to be breaded. Provocative sauce is ready to be applied. We should get our velveeta ready. We're gonna take the velveeta, cut it in some slices, cover the top of this as we bake it, and as the velveeta melts into our sauce, that is when osmosis occurs and it becomes truly provocative. Trust me on this shit. I know about this osmosis business, man. All right, so we're gonna take our cutlet into our flour. A nice coating of flour on that. We're gonna dip it into our egg wash. And then into our breadcrumbs. That right there. We're gonna take our pan, give it some heat. Take some oil, put it in the pan. Take some butter, mix it in with the oil in the pan. We're gonna saute these bad boys until they get a nice golden brown. A nice golden brown on that beauty. Take number 2 out. I'm excited about this one now. Tom Waits, who knew? They ought to start listening for fucking recipes and other songs, man. Maybe some Bruce Springsteen chowder, Aerosmith crab cake. We have our cutlets in the baking pan. And now, got our sweet and sour cream and onions. I just tasted that sauce, and you know what? That's provocative. Our cutlets have been sauced. Now the piece de resistance. What a wonderful, bizarre cheese type product. And now we're down to just 4 things. Put it in the oven, pull it out the oven, put it on the plate, put it in the face. Let's get started, shall we? Got this bad boy on 350. Gonna let it run 15 and 30 minutes just to get that sauce all nice and bubbly, that cheese all nice and melty. We'll be back shortly with these dangerous veal cutlets. We're back. The sauce is hot, the cheese is melted, the cutlets have become dangerous. Yeah, baby. Gonna scoop one of these cutlets out onto the old platter. And there we have it, the Tom Waits Dangerous Veal Cutlet. Let's go give this thing a fucking try. All right, people. I made some fried potatoes in the air fryer. We got some canned green beans and some pickled beets because, well, let's make this as authentic, trashy diner as possible, and it wouldn't be complete without a little chup for the taters. Got Jaws of Revenge going on back here. My second favorite of the Jaws franchise. It's not the second best, but it's my second favorite. Chop it up. Right. Well, let's give this experiment and old school diner cuisine a fucking whirl, people. Cheese on there. That sauce all stirred up. All right, here we go. That's ridiculously good. In such a weird way. There's this creamy sweetness to the sauce. Oh man, that's really fucking good. Who knew? Thank you, Tom Waits. Seriously, this is ridiculously good. If you have an aversion to processed and canned foods, this is not for you. As someone who was born in 1970 and grew up living out of Campbell's Soup and Franco-American and TV dinners and just going to the old diners, this really hits the fucking spot. I'm so glad I made this. I really, really am. I really encourage you to give this thing a try. It's delicious in such a trashy fucking way, and I can't get over how much I enjoy this. Oh man, this is good. I'm trying these fucking beets. Yeah, man. Only thing I'm missing from this meal right here is a hot roll with some butter, baby. Otherwise, this thing's damn near perfect. So again, I highly suggest you give this a try. Now, you don't have to use the Velveeta. You can use whatever kind of cheese you want, obviously. I just think Velveeta has a certain personality to it that it's the one for this dish. Remember to like, share, subscribe, drop a comment, check out our Patreon, give us a little support, get some merch over at our Teespring. I'm Ortega LaTrobe. This has been Snackin' with Ortega. Tom Waits, Dangerous Veal Cutlets in Provocative Sauce.
I love Ortega's sauce. It makes my taco pop.
Party fucker, baby!